Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Welcome to another episode of H Time Bayou City Podcast. I am here with a great panel today. We're gonna get it in. This particular portion of the show, guys, we call this Texan Talk. Texan Talk, but I call it Victory Talk. I call it Victory Talk because we won. So every time we win, it is Victory Talk. Hold on, y'all. We got a little noise.
Feedback.
Boom.
Somebody need to mute up.
Who that is? That him? Let me see.
I think that's Kevin background. Kevin got a mute.
Kev? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Hold on, Kev. We're gonna bring you back. Right now, we're getting a little static from you. So, anywho, we call it Victory Talk. This is what we get in. We're gonna talk about our famous Texans. We got another dub today, and we happy about that. I'm not finna waste too much time, y'all. I'm gonna introduce everybody on the panel, and then we going straight into it. First off, we're gonna start with my man right next to me. He's the world's biggest fat boy that everybody loves to love. Give it to him.
Say, man, hey, man, check me out fully, man. It's your boy, Big Yogi. I'm in the dog, but it's cool because I shine bright like a diamond. Hello, pickle-boo. Keep calm. Fuck with a fat boy. Huh?
Yeah. Already.
All right, and right under him, we got my main man, the world's wisest man. Wisest man. Tell it to him.
Hey, man, you know who it is, Rich Blackman, the world greatest. You better not say it. Look, I want the ladies come and see these niggas try to be, you understand, internationally known, nationally recognized, and locally accepted. Here we go. Let's talk these Texans.
Hold up, man. Hold up, man. He in the building right now. And right next to him, y'all, is a special guest of mine, an old friend of mine. We go way, way back, man. I just want to thank him for joining us today and welcome him. Welcome. Introduce yourself, my friend.
I want to say my name is Kevin. I've been, rocking with these Texans since day one. And you know what I'm saying? We need a championship here in this H-Town, and we're about to get it. Now, enough said, let's go ahead and talk about these Texans victory today. Let's get it going.
Let's get into it.
I like it.
All right,
hey, Carson, I got a question before you start, though. So
yes,
if we win, it's called Texas Victory Talk. What you gonna call it? We lose, or are we gonna do one?
Well, it's normally called Texan Talk, but if we win,
tonight,
we change the name to Victory Talk.
Because tonight we won.
Because we won tonight. So that's why it's Victory Talk.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
All right. So with that being said, we had a win today, guys, 20-16. The Texans were able to outlast the Los Angeles Chargers. It was a great game, y'all. Had a lot of us Texans fans on our heels. We was a little nervous on this one, y'all. I'm going to let the panel take off because I can feel the energy coming from them. They got some shit to say. Let's get it, guys. Let's get it.
I don't like what you said, Quality.
What I say, Rich? What I do? Come on.
You say we outlast them. Not that we beat them. See, that's the point right there. You not lying. You saying the truth. We got to start winning and quit outlasting them, motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? We need to put foot to ass, belt to ass. We don't need to outlast them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we getting accustomed to. Hanging around and getting a win. We need to take a win. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm saying that. You're not wrong. I just don't like that we have to feel that we hang around to get a win. You know what I'm trying to say? We need, how they started is how they supposed to finish. You understand me? Don't go 14-0 and then just go flat. You understand? But I'm going to leave off of that. We'll let our guest tell us his perspective of it. You know what I'm saying? We can talk.
Let me say this, y'all, because I like I said, I can feel the energy. The Texans have probably one of the best defense in the NFL right now. And in most cases, y'all, most successful teams that have won championships that have had great defenses like we have typically had offenses that would have not been the greatest of greats. So you're kind of dealing with that same thing right now. The offense ain't all the way put together, but I can honestly say, in my opinion, I could be wrong here now, but I'm gonna tell y'all, in my opinion, I honestly think that this is probably the best offense considering that I've ever seen with a defense this good. That's my take on it. It's the best offense with a defense that's this good. Now, I'm not saying the offense is one of the best offense in the league. I'm saying out of most of those teams that have had, if you go back in history, most of those teams that have had great defenses, this offense is better than any one of those other teams that have had those great defenses. That's my opinion. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think.
Hey man, so while the game was in the last minutes of it, we had a conversation, and you got to rounding out some teams that fit that point that you just made, right? But then you brought up one team, right? It was the Baltimore Ravens team that had Joe Flacco as the quarterback.
Right.
Yes. The offense not better than that offense, bro. I'm sorry to tell you.
No.
I'm sorry to tell you, bro.
Y'all don't think so?
No.
Bro, them Ravens, bro, when Joe Flacco would run that ring, man, them boys was the truth, man.
Yeah.
What you think, Kev? You think you remember that offense he talking about, the Baltimore Raven offense, where they had Flacco, and I think they had that Jacoby kid that came from Houston, right?
Yeah.
Didn't they have him on that offense?
They were clicking on all cylinders. Because you remember he was running them touchdowns back on the kickoff returns for him.
On the kickoff return, right.
Yeah.
Hey, man, and before we go on, man, shout out to Jacoby, man. R.I.P., brother.
R.I.P. Jacoby. What you think, Kev, though?
Sure.
You remember that offense?
This is my thing, man. We started off good, running and got two touchdowns from the get-go. Stop letting off the gas. Man, if you're gonna start the game off with 2 touchdowns, let's keep it rolling. Don't give up on nothing. You supposed to keep on rolling until there's all zeros across the board. And when you go up 14-0, don't let nobody else stop you. We stopping ourselves. CJ, you know they're gonna change their defense on you. So as the defense change, you need to change your offense. Meaning the offensive coordinator needs to start changing up the plays on when they start changing defense on us. So that way we got to keep them guessing on what we're doing. But when you don't and you keep it the same thing, they're gonna keep on coming at you every time. And I'm guarantee you, every team that see us play on our offense, they're gonna do that same type of defense because now they got our number. We need to change the game. When it's 3rd and 1 and things like that, stop doing with 6 offensive linemen and a tight end. Spread the ball out. Spread your receivers out. That's gonna make it harder for them to come at you. Yeah, they're gonna blitz, but then that means you gotta throw the ball quickly. You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit them boys hard. When you start doing that and making these defensive tackles, defensive lines going from side to side, you wear that defense out. Meaning, every time your defense get on the field, they fresh, they good. They're gonna go and attack. So that means they're gonna do everything they can to give you the ball. When they give you the ball, take advantage of it and don't let up on that gas.
You know what we missing too, y'all?
What?
Quiet as kept. We need a fullback that can block or a running back. You know what I'm saying? To help CJ out. Because they getting too many people back there just dry. When there's nobody back there and the tight end act like he don't know what his job is to block. He run to the wrong man. How you let Khalil Mack loose like that? Come on, man. You watching certain guys. You know what I'm saying? You have to get a extra blocker, man. That's like you say, you have to change the scheme up because they know what they looking at from the first half. And they like, okay, they ain't gonna change up. Okay, let's blitz it. Let's do this. And it works. And we don't change up. We stick to it. Man, the running back get hit before he gets the ball. So if they want to put... Go ahead. You muted.
I'm a fullback.
My bad. Go ahead, Kev. Go ahead. What you got?
I was saying if you're gonna put in an extra lineman, put him at fullback. Don't put him on the line. Put him as a fullback. Yeah. So when he runs, he got a good head start. He's gonna blow up that line for him. He's gonna open up the hole. You know what I'm saying?
Well, guys, we got fullback. We got British Brooks as our fullback.
But he's not blocking. We need a blocking one.
One of the better ones in the league.
We need a blocking one, though.
But they're not using them.
Pick that block up. They're not using him, though. That's why I'm saying that our coach is too confident in his defense that he's not pushing on the offense. He letting them dudes just make the call and do the plays. He the head coach. He have to go over there and poke them in their chest and say, "Nah, this ain't working. You got to do something different." Instead of crossing his arms and waiting on Jesus, because that's what he doing. Is the defense
Okay, we
and
getting a little bit
Jesus winning us these games.
look like it's kind of like a little reverb or something like that, Kev. So when you're
Yeah,
not
you gotta
going, I'm
get
gonna
it.
put you on mute because we get a little
All right.
pushback from you. Okay,
Yeah,
so
man, we got too much.
I
Yeah, we
want to
got.
address this. Okay,
Go ahead.
y'all say we're not using the fullback, and I agree. But y'all, one of the things that y'all just said was that we're not making changes and things like that of that nature when it comes to the offensive side of the ball after certain at certain points in the game. And I gotta kind of disagree. I don't want to say I disagree with you, but what I'm saying is this: we're on a what? This is 11-game winning streak,
No,
right? Right. 11 or 10, somewhere in there, 11 or 10. And with
we
that being
5-game
the
winning
case,
streak, 5 or 6
It's like
game
a
winning
five,
streak,
yeah,
but we
5,
11
6.
games. We're 11
oh yeah,
games
I'm sorry,
winning,
said we're 11 games won, but
but
yeah,
we're
about
like
a
5 in a
5 or
row.
6 game winning streak.
Yes.
So we let me see 11. Okay, so with that being said, I was saying that if we're on that type of a win streak, we had to have changed something before because we started the season off 0-3, and clearly we are here where we're at right now. So we had to have changed something to make this thing work and make this thing working for us. Our defense is probably, like I say, one of the best defenses in the league. But guys, we're holding teams under 20 points, and every game we're scoring at least 21. That speaks volumes. I mean, your offense is putting up at least 21 points.
Okay, so I got
Most
a question.
teams with defenses like this don't have that average. Go ahead, Yogi.
So I got a question for you, and this is for the whole panel.
Uh-huh.
Be realistic with the question, and I know y'all are because be realist on this thing. You know what I'm talking about? Do you think what they do on offense? So we all know. I'm gonna give the defense credit, man. The Super Bowl is fucking Super Bowl, right? But do you think we can make it in a rigorous playoff, NFL playoffs with that kind of offense, bro? It's not gonna work.
Nope.
It's not, bro. I'm gonna bring up another point to you, Quality. And I just thought about this. Them years that the Chiefs was in their dynasty, they offense, we already know the offense was the truth. So you saying their defense was pushover? They had a great defense too.
And what team this was? What team you said?
The Chiefs.
He's talking about the Chiefs.
The Chiefs didn't have a dominant defense like this, bro. Come on.
No,
it wasn't dominant like we are.
No, it definitely wasn't what we are.
I'ma tell
You're
you a
talking one of
team-
the greatest defenses in the league that the league has ever seen right now with the Texans defense right now.
But you know something too?
Only
The
team
Bears,
that
Bears
really
had
had
the
an
same
offense.
setup.
Go ahead,
The
Kev.
85 Bears
But
had the same setup.
But the only
they had
team
a
the only
high-powered
team you can
offense.
think of that had an offense. The only team that had an offense and a defense was the New England Patriots, and that's the reason why they won so many Super Bowls.
But
You
their
had an
defense
offense and you had a defense.
Was their defense that good?
I don't think.
No, I'm not saying that they defense wasn't as good as the Texans are, but they was good enough to where they stopped and did what they supposed to do because Belichick, he told them, do whatever your assignment is, you do your assignment. Don't overthink it. So that's the reason why his defense was, I'm gonna say, in the top 10, maybe
But
even
you
the
see,
top
that
5.
was
So can I?
You know,
So
the New England had a good balance. They had a all right offense with an all right defense and a super talented quarterback. That's the difference. Now with us, we have a over exceptional defense and a mediocre offense. Our defense is way too good for our offense. The offense we have shouldn't have that great a defense because only way I see, like I told y'all, 85 Bears, they was good on both sides of the ball. That was the only team I seen like that. With John McMahon, John McMahon and the refrigerator and all that. You couldn't fuck with that. That was both sides of the ball. But the Texans, we are there. But the quarterback have to become an alpha. He's not an alpha. And to lead a football team at quarterback, you have to be an alpha. And an alpha is a leader of men. And I don't see that. He's too brittle. He's a good kid, a great quarterback, but we need an alpha. We need somebody going to get mad about because he's not making the play. He need to get mad because I ain't doing this. He go to the side and be like, oh, man, this. No, nigga, get mad about it. Throw your helmet. Let me see you. Let me see some emotion behind it. You know what I'm saying? And we're not getting that. You know what I'm saying? He's a great kid. But he's not what we need at quarterback. You got to be an alpha, a dog. You got to not give up. You know what I'm saying? You got to want to make it. Peyton Manning wanted to make every fucking play. It could be 4th and 20. He don't want the coach to pull him out. I got it. That's what we need. We don't see that. He get us in field goal range. He run to the sideline like he did his job. And the kicker kick the field goal. No, that ain't your job.
Rich,
Your job is to get
see,
the fucking end zone. Not to get us to the red zone, to get in the end zone.
That's the point.
Listen,
he did do his job.
That's fool's goal. We cooked five field goals last week and barely got by. Come on, man. You can't do that. You can't do that. We know you can't win a game on field goal, especially in the playoffs. You're going to run across some real offenses in the playoffs. Either team going to have a great offense or a great defense. You're going to run it there in the playoffs. We got a chance to have both of them, and we're not doing it.
Look, Rich, check it out. First off, the teams that you name, and when you talk about Peyton Manning and you talk about Tom Brady and all of those teams, guys, were powerful on the offensive side of the ball. Their defense was, like y'all say, good enough. We're talking a top-tier defense. This is probably one of the best defenses in the league. This is probably one of the best defenses in league history. History, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, if playmakers all over this goddamn field, from the secondary to the linebackers to the defensive line, playmakers all over. So it's not going to be offensively dominated. It's going to be more dominated on the defensive side. And it's showing you that by them not being able to score points against us. They cannot put points up against us. They're averaging at least 20 to maybe even under that, guys. I think it's
we average under 10, baby. We 10 and under. You ain't getting 15 on the Texans. We've been that all year. You see what I'm saying?
So if you're not putting up points and your offense is just good enough to get you 20, guys, that's a win. That's a win all day, every day.
But this is what I think about it. You know what I'm saying? So of course, they're my boys. So I watch more games of the Texans than anybody else, right? This is what I see, man. You got two types of quarterbacks in the game, bro. You got game changers and game managers.
Yep.
We just need CJ to be a good game manager. And CJ make too many clueless mistakes. Like that second interception he threw tonight. What the fuck was he looking at to throw that ball?
I'm not lying. I agree with you there. I agree. That was a bad
interception.
Was he looking
That's
at
called
to throw
panic.
That ball?
He panicking.
That was a bad interception.
He back there with happy feet, bro. And because he got them happy feet, he making fucking mistakes. That shit hurts us. Bro, you're going to come across high-powered offenses in the playoffs, bro. Not saying that our defense can't handle them, but you also got to give them niggas time to breathe, too. You can't be going 3 and out or throwing picks, doing dumb shit, getting them right back on the field. They not robots. They gonna get tired.
And you ain't gonna be able to do that against Denver. I don't give a damn what we talking about. We not gonna be able to do that against Denver because Denver are bullies. They gonna come in here and whoop our ass. They gonna beat the shit out of CJ because they know he weak. See, that's where you need the dog at. Because our defense gonna get tired. They gonna get tired if this nigga ain't scoring and I'm playing hard as hell. They gonna give up, man. And that's what's happening here. And I understand you saying that the offense could be this. It don't have to be. That's what I'm telling you, quality. If we didn't have the tools to be a high-powered offense, I would accept that. But your receivers and tight ends is catching. You're running back trying to run.
I get that.
You need to throw the ball. And like he said, once we got 2 touchdowns, we want to be a running team now. Now keep throwing on their ass. They giving us the pass, we burning them. Keep going. Run that bitch up to 35. And if they stop us, then start running the ball. You get up 2 and want to run the ball and kind of game manage and clock. No, we going into the playoffs. You don't go into playoffs like that. That's why I say he's a young coach. You know, as an old dog coach, You want to smash teams right now because you're sending a message to when we come in the playoffs. Our defense is sending a message, but ain't nobody scared of our motherfucking offense. They like, oh, we got them. TJ scary. So that's the thing. If our defense can't win the game, we might well go and hang it up because we don't believe in the quarterback. And that's
What you
just
got,
what it
Kev?
is.
What you got, Kev?
Unmute.
Hold on, you're unmuted. There you go.
I'm
There
with
you
you
go.
on that. And just like I was about to say, CJ, you come to the sideline, you just sit there, put the skull cap on, and you don't say nothing. You need to go to your offensive lineman and say, hey, what are you seeing out there? Talk to your receivers, talk to your running back. You are the leader of this team. Lead these teams. But by you just sitting down and not doing nothing, first of all, we got too many weapons on offense for you to be sitting down and just looking at the plays before. You need to get out there and lead this team. And you should not be happy to just score only 2 touchdowns. You should be want to get at least your goal in your mind is when you get in that huddle with your boys. Hey, we need to go score 40 on these boys. 40. That is our goal. We need to score 40. And if we don't get 40, then we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing.
You may get 28
Plain
or
and simple.
35. That's good.
Yeah, we don't score enough on offense. And what you're doing is, to me, and I'm gonna say this is me. You put more pressure on our defense. Yes, we can have the number 1 defense in the league, but don't try to keep on putting pressure on them to help us win. We need to start helping them to pull off these games because the more that we score, the more that our defense can go out there and hunt. They can play their game. They can be a little bit more looser and just go out there and just dominate. So the more we score, the more they're gonna say, "Oh, let's go get the ball back to this old line, the offense, so we can score again." And just like you said, Rich, we're about to get ready to go to the playoffs. I want to blow it up in the playoffs on the scoreboard because that way they're gonna like, "Oh my God, I don't know if I want to play these Texan boys because they killing us on. They don't kill us on offense, and they got a defense."
Yep.
Man, I don't know what. Hey, I want the offense and the defensive coordinators for whatever team we play. I want them boys to be scared, and I want them to be it. I want them to have nightmares when they go to sleep, when they have to come and fuck with us.
Yep.
Yes.
Say,
Where
man,
you
and
at,
then I'm
Yogi?
gonna say this too, man. I feel like, and this just for CJ. I feel like us having a good defense is a gift and a curse, and it's a curse because CJ relies on them too much. Oh man, I could just go. But see, it, to me, that would give me the mind state to play more freely. Man, let loose, let that motherfucker go, cause you know your defense gonna hold you down. You know what I'm saying? But Kevin Wright though, man, you can't lean on them too much, bro. If you killing motherfuckers on both sides of the ball, man, they ain't gonna know what to do with you because damn, we can't do shit with them on offense. We can't do shit with them on defense. Man, that's gonna be a march right into the bowl.
Say, and I'm gonna tell you something that's if you pay attention, remember if Tom Brady go to that sideline, he grabbed that pad and he go to that lineman. Why you missed this tackle? Hey, where you was over here? You wasn't on your spot when I got ready to throw it. See, you have to make people accountable. You can't go put a fucking hat on and look like a little boy and then grab a pad and he's showing you what. No, you need to talk. That's what I mean about a leader of millions being an alpha. You don't see Peyton Manning not going to sideline on the 3 and out. Nigga, where you was right here? Why you ain't? He on their ass. You see what I'm saying? And that go from the receivers out to the running back to your offensive line. How you didn't block this dude right here? You got to make him accountable, CJ. You got to talk to him. You just sit there. Fuck it. He don't care. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, Yogi, we so handicapped because we know we got a defense. We know we got exceptional defense, and they pumping their head up on ESPN, on FS2. Oh yeah, the Texans defense is this, but goddamn, our offense ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? If we keep you to 0 and you score, if you do get a touchdown, we might not get one. You know what I'm saying? So what use is it? So we got to start opening up the offense more to see what we got. Because trust me, y'all, all us ain't no spring chicken. So we done seen football. We know when we get down to them last 2 games in the playoffs, it becomes strategic. I'm talking about they know what you had for breakfast. They know what hand you wipe your ass with. They know. See, when you run into that, now it's a whole different game, CJ. They know your habits. They know what. See, because we down to the finals now. In the regular season, you get away with some shit. But coming in the playoffs, that's why Kansas City was. That's why certain teams dying. Kansas City, they might not be the best, but they surgical in the playoffs. They know. They coach gonna take all your shit away from you. He'll tell you this one ain't gonna beat us, but he can. So that's what we got to do as a team. Find out what our niche is and put boot to ass, man. It's not hard. You saw you could do it with the first 2 touchdowns. You see what I'm saying?
CJ did something in this game today, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it kind of pissed me off, bro. So when he threw that second interception, defense go out there, hold him to a field goal. When they hold him to the field, I think that's when he missed the field goal. And he gonna point up to the sky like, thank you, God. Man,
yeah.
He relying on that defense too much, man.
I told you he was praying on Jesus. It's Jesus and the coach. That's what he's going on. That nigga
I ain't saying nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying, no, man, if you don't make mistakes like that, you ain't got to do that. And Rich, I agree with you, bro, man. Quarterback got to be a dog, bro. Hey, man, what the fuck is you doing? Why is this man getting back here scot-free, nobody touching him? You just
so I got a question. I got a question, y'all. I got a question. Okay, we started the season off 0-3, right? And then here it is. We reeled off 8 straight wins. 8 straight wins.
Okay.
Do we sound like the most unhappiest team to ever, group of people to ever be happy about an 8 straight win? 8 straight
but
wins,
we're not
y'all?
happy.
Quality.
That's the catch. We're not happy. We're not happy.
We got, man.
We're not happy.
Our frustration come from our expectations. Our frustration come from our expectations, bro. We know what we got on this team, man. So why we not going out there and handling boys how they need to be handled, man?
Okay.
I got expectations.
So when we started talking about the D'Amico Ryan deal, I whoever said that one, I disagree. Because D'Amico, when you said that D'Amico is a young coach, I think that was you, Rich. You said D'Amico is a young coach. I disagree, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's a young coach as far as the modern day type of coach that today's NFL has. But you got to be talking about one of the best guys in the league as far as a coach. Think about it, y'all.
Listen,
despite everything that he's dealing with, he's able to still win games despite the offense not being up to par, the offensive line not being up to par, the injuries that he's dealing with the running back. Tank Dell haven't played a whole season, and this man is still reeling off wins, strictly off of the defense, which is where he come from, a defensive-minded coach. Shout out to T-Ben, y'all. That's the other panelist. Hey, T-Ben, we hate we couldn't have you here, but hey, man, we missing you and everything. But shout out to T-Ben. That's
we ain't talking about no 49ers. We not talking about no 49ers.
That's why we ain't talking about the 49ers quality.
We not talking about no 49ers.
Y'all, we ain't talking about the 49ers. We just said to shout out to T-Ben, y'all.
Talk to us. We'll talk to you tomorrow after Chicago. Yeah, we'll go live.
Look, that's his comment right there. T-Ben said D'Amico Ryan, I'm sorry, is a defensive-minded. So he's basically telling you that he's a defensive-minded coach. That's why the defense has excelled the way that it has.
Peep this,
just taking up for him because he was a coach for the 49ers.
But this.
Can I tell you something, my brother?
This is my thing with D'Amico.
Listen to me. He is a head coach. So you are responsible for the whole team, not just your defense. I love the way you got your defense. Go in the goddamn offensive room and kick them in the ass too, because you're the head coach. Don't let that white boy run that motherfucking room like he doing. You know he doing wrong. And I know you're a good black man, and I know he like, I'm going to let him do his job. I don't want to be over his shoulder, because when I was a coach, I didn't want nobody over my shoulder. I feel it. He didn't have nobody over his shoulder when he ran his defense. But you can't do that as a head coach, and you know you got more. You leaving shit on the field. We leaving points on the field. We leaving too much out there on bullshit when he can speak up instead of being a great guy he is, crowing his arm and being a perfect scholar. No, sometimes you got to be outside the box. Sometimes you got to step out of character. You got to go check that head coach. I remember when I was watching the Tennessee, not Tennessee, when we was the Oilers. Do you remember when what's his name walked on the sideline? The Buddy Ryan tried to talk to me and bust him in his motherfucking mouth. Bitch, get away from me. I run this. That's what we need. He needs to hit that bitch in his mind in the game and let him know I'm for real about this here. That's where I'm at now, y'all. That's where I come from. Love your blue.
Rich out here promoting violence, y'all. I don't agree. Rich on violence.
That's called getting an understanding. That's called getting an understanding.
Promoting violence. Calm down,
No,
Rich.
you got to move furniture sometime when you move in. When you move in the house, you got to move some furniture around. Yeah. You got to move furniture.
Hey, if D'Amico Ryan gonna be hard on the defense, you gotta be hard on the. You gotta be that much harder on the offense players too. Not only that, you gotta keep on telling CJ, get your ass up and talk to these boys and see what's going on with them. Because if you're not gonna show that you're a leader, guess what? I'm gonna go ahead and put Mills back in the game and let him go and do what he do. Okay. He won 3 straight games while you was out. So what you want to do?
Okay. Comfortable.
You got to put some pressure. Offensive coordinator, say, man, what's these plays that you running on 3rd and 1 for? Hey, come on, man. I've got my faith in you. Prove me wrong, man. Prove these people wrong. Let's go out here and forget trying to go 3 and out all the time, majority of the time. And then when we get in the red zone, we can't score, but a field goal in red zones. We're mostly scoring field goals. We need touchdowns. And we're going to go to the playoffs. That's what we need.
I want to ask quality stuff. Quality.
Yeah. Hold on, I can't hear you.
I don't think CJ going to be our long-term answer with that because he got to get – if he don't get no tougher, I don't see him lasting, man. I'm being honest. And that's not a bad thing because he a Buckeye. And I am an Ohio State Buckeye stand. I'm down with them ride or die. So he come from my bloodline at the Ohio State Buckeyes. So but like I said, I got to call a spade, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to come to a point where we can rely on our quarterback to win us a game. That's what we need. He need to show us I can tighten up the bootstraps, give me the ball, I'm gonna win this game for y'all. That's all he got to show me. He did it the first year. When he was counted out, that man was throwing bombs, dropping dimes. He was all over the place because he didn't get drafted number 1. And I loved it. And you sold this to us. Second year, you did all right. I understand that's the growing pains. Third year, nigga, what you gonna do now? You understand what I'm saying? You ain't no rookie. You done seen the defense. You know how they gonna do. You know they gonna hurt Takedale the second game of the year. So you don't cry about that and get that over with. Let's play some fucking football, man. That's what I'm talking about. Tighten up your bootstraps and say, fuck it, I'm going to win a game, coach. Go and tell D'Amico, let me win this game or let me lose it. Until we get down, we ain't going to have shit.
All right.
And that's just what it is.
All right. Well, I got to say this, y'all, and I'm just speaking my mind now. I'm listening to a lot of things that y'all are saying, and I hear y'all. And the one biggest one, I think, is when Kev said, it's an expectation. We expect more from this offense. I agree 1,000% with that. I do expect more from the offense. What all I'm basically saying is this here, and I'm looking at the facts that are given. And even T-Ben kind of says it when you listen to this comment that he said, Kyle Shanahan is an offensive-minded, and it shows with his scheme. He brings in great defensive coordinators. So what I'm basically getting at is this. These are the facts that we're looking at. D'Amico Ryan is an extraordinary defensive-minded coach. So we got our head coach. He's our head coach. That's great. And he's showing you that on the defensive side of the ball. Okay, now the offense, he's brought in an offensive coordinator. This is our our first year with this particular guy as the offensive coordinator. He's a little shaky right now because I didn't like the way it looked in the beginning of the year. I still think to this particular day that the offense is somewhat basic. I agree with y'all to a certain degree when I say that. And I want y'all to hear what I'm saying when I say the basic part. When we talk about the offense, what I don't like or what I see from them is it's not a whole lot of motion or anything like that to identify what the coverages are or what we're dealing with pre-snap or anything like that. He's not giving, I want to say, giving CJ enough information to dissect what's happening in front of him as we go. So that part right there, I don't put that on CJ. I put that on the offensive coordinator. The question when it comes to the CJ's toughness and all that there, all people don't lead the same way. So CJ may not be the raw guy that say, hey, you need to do this and you need to do that and you need to do this. He may not be that guy, y'all. Or he may be doing that behind the scenes. He ain't big on putting that on film and camera for all of us to look at and see his demeanor. Maybe he goes in the locker room. I'm not saying I in that particular part of it, I don't really kind of mind. But hold 1 second, Rich, because I'm
just holding my finger up.
Okay, I'm coming to you next. But what I'm basically saying is he's not the raw guy, but he's leading the team. When y'all say one last point, Rich, when y'all say the thing about, he lead them down there and they kicking field goals, that's when I'm going to go directly back to y'all with your winning games. 8-game winning streak. Whether he kicking field goals or touchdown, I'm not happy with the field goals. I'm not. So I don't want now one of y'all to think that I'm saying we doing good enough. It's not good enough. What I am saying is we are winning, and instead of being so hard, let's kind of give him one more point, Rich, and then I'm done for real. Tank Dell was probably CJ's best receiver during that first year that you talked about. Tank Dell was his best one. Not even Nico was his best receiver then. Tank Dell was. He lost that target, y'all. He lost that. So he's still winning games despite not having what he is comfortable with having. I'm handing it over to you, Rich. Go with it.
Listen.
Okay, you next, Kev.
You
see y'all ready to kill me too.
I'm gonna go. Listen, this is what I'm getting at you on, Quality. When you said he might not have the dog, he might not have this, he might not have that. But listen, at some point, you have to take control. At some point, you have to. Let me ask y'all this. Anybody on the panel look at CJ and say, he got that dog in him or he handled them dudes? Do you really see that? No. We too old to lie to ourselves. We know what we see. Guess what? We've been watching football long enough to know that field goals ain't gonna get you shit. Go ask them faggot ass Dallas Cowboy fans. They used to kick 1 million field goals and get right there at the playoffs. And what do that shit do? They win 12 games with fucking field goals and get knocked out for the playoffs. So this is what we're looking at. We still in Texas. So we don't want that shit to run from Dallas down here to us, because that's what it looked like. We can't score touchdown. We doing field goal. I know what that looked like. So that's what I'm upset about. That's what's got me looking at it now, because I know what field goals get you in the playoffs. It gets you kicked off in the first round. And your quarterback, over there looking all sensitive. No, you can't do that, man. I'm being honest. At some point, you have to man up. This is a man's game. Everybody in there lifting weights, testosterone, everybody. You can't be the weakest and you the quarterback. Why you think the nigga at the Eagles squat more than everybody on his team? He let them know, y'all big linemen, but y'all can't do what I do. You see what I'm saying? Your quarterback have to set himself apart from what's going on. He can't be regular. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He a good regular quarterback now. He doing good regular shit, but we need exceptional shit because our defense is exceptional. It don't have to be all the time, but it needs to be on time, if that makes sense. You don't have to do it all the time, but when we need it, we fucking need it. You know what I'm saying? I was glad we got a couple of calls tonight to get us them first downs in the air, because it don't look like he was going to get a first down. It damn sure don't look like the way they were playing, because they were back there on his ass. So what I'm saying is, when you under pressure like that and you see that as a man and as a older gentleman, I know what I'm looking at. I know the assignment might be a little too big for him, even though he came from a big program. This might be a little big for him, and I know it, but we can't hold his hand and we can't make excuses. He folded
hold on, Yogi.
We gotta go.
We coming to you
we
next.
Gotta go.
We coming to you.
You know what I'm saying?
We coming to you
now.
next, Yogi.
There
go
you
ahead,
go,
Kev.
there you go, Kev.
You gotta unmute your mic.
So back to what Rich was saying, he's saying everything, but that's my thing. Yeah, we lost
Hold on. There you go. There you go. You back.
We lost Tank for the year, but that don't mean that you got to stop trying to produce what you've been doing. You got other receivers out here now. You can't just rely on just Tank. Now when Tank come back, then you can, you know what I'm saying, you can go and do what you need to do. But don't forget, you got some dogs behind, over here too. Use them dogs. That's what they're for. Use them. And if that means, my thing of it is, when the offense start off, the offense want to start off with a running play. Come on, let's start doing little dumps, little slants and stuff like that. Get CJ in a rhythm. If you don't get him in a rhythm, it takes him too long for him to get set up. You started off the game with 14 points. Why you let off the gas? And CJ, not only that, go talk to your receivers. When you get on the sideline. Hey, go in the middle of your offensive lineman and say, "Hey, looking at this play right here. What was the coverage for this here? What was your protection here?"
Yeah.
Now that I want you to look at it. So when the next time that they line up in this, we're on board of what we need to be doing. If I see it that I need to bring the tight end back in to help out with the blocking, I need to know. CJ and your offensive line and your offensive coordinator, y'all need to get on the same page. Offensive coordinator, you need to get with your quarterback and tell him, look, hey, this is what I was seeing. This is what I believe we should be trying to do. We need an audible to this. We need an audible to that. You got to, if you give CJ all the plays that he needs and let him read that defense, if you get him like he ain't got to be straight Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning can read the defense, and he can change his offense when he wanted to. CJ, you want to be this leader? You may not have to be vocal about it, but hey, learn to change your plays when plays need to be changed, and run that offense the way it should be running. And if you can't do that, then I don't know what to say. But just like you said, this is a new offensive coordinator. This is a new offensive coordinator. So yeah, it's gonna take some time. It ain't gonna take, this season for them to gel. Now, when the offseason come around, CJ, you need to get with your receivers, and you need to be working with them boys. Because when next season come around, the first game, we should be mashing these boys from the get-go all the way to the end. And no exception whatsoever.
And that's ain't this the first
defense always gonna be there.
Ain't that coordinator? That's his first year. That coordinator.
This is first year.
So my question about the coordinator, what does that mean?
Yeah.
We seen Ben Johnson go to Chicago in the first year. Him and Caleb is tearing some shit up.
No, what I'm saying is,
what
I meant by that, Yogi, why I'm saying that is, I'm not giving him a pass. I'm saying D'Amico ought to be more on his ass because he knows. Since he a first time and not being in that situation, I think D'Amico, you need to be over there. Hey, man, look, try this, do this. Because you are the head coach. You are the final say. When it all falls, it's going to be on your neck. It's not going to be on that white coordinator neck. They're not going to hear shit about that. You fail as a coach. That's what they're going to tell you.
They're going to fire your ass before
we get
anybody
that
else.
far, that's why I'm saying go have I know y'all had a meetings, but you got to instill in them, hey, we cannot get field goals in we got to figure it out. And as a new coordinator, you got to dig in that playbook, man. Do some reverses, do some stunts, do some tricks, do some slants. You got to pull it out, man. We coming because if you keep that short playbook going in the playoffs, we going right on home. Because you got to go deep. When you win in the playoffs, it's because you doing some shit. And I'm gonna tell you something. All three lines have to play. Special teams, offense, and defense. We have to have all them working. The special teams, we're not excluding y'all. Y'all got to make plays too. You know what I'm saying? We got to. When I'm talking about on the kickoff returns, on the blocking, on everything. You got to win on all three levels. We winning on one level, and that's defense. And we're barely getting by on offense. You see what I'm saying? So if we get 2 of the 3 clicking, we should be all right because that's where it's at. Notice the teams that was winning Super Bowl. They had a nigga running the ball back every time you kick him off. Remember? When Baltimore was good. And even Chicago Bears had Highsworth. You had a dude when he catch the ball, he
Hester.
running half the field. So
Yeah,
we got to
Devin
click
Hester.
on all three, man. We can't be pinned in every time and got to do 80 yards to get a touchdown. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's why I'm
Go
saying
ahead,
we got to
Quality.
play all three levels.
I want
Special.
to let me cook too though.
Okay,
Go ahead,
Okay.
Rich.
All right.
Oh, I'm
All right.
done.
All
I'm
I want
done.
to say, I just want to rebuttal Rich. Rich say that well, we our first touchdown was a 75-yard pass from CJ to Jaden Higgins. That's the
Okay.
rookie. And also this kind of goes back at Rich and Kev. Y'all say use the rookies. Jaden Higgins is a rookie this year. 75-yard catch for a touchdown. That's pretty impressive. Wait, the second one to Jalen Knowles. That's another rookie receiver that we got. 43-yard touchdown reception. We going down the field, y'all. But what y'all are basically saying is, I want them to do it every single play. That ain't gonna work, man. Y'all know y'all got to mix this thing up. I need a little bit of running game. I need a little bit of deep pass. I need a little bit of the short pass. When you say you're doing the short, nothing but the short pass, two of our first scores were for over 40+ yards.
But they stopped after that, Quality. They pulled it.
So this is the thing.
They pulled it.
They pulled back after that.
Yes, you can't do that.
So
Go
this
ahead,
is the
Yogi.
thing. So this is the thing, right? To me, this is my personal opinion. I feel like CJ is too timid as the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Because first off, if you're a professional quarterback, that means the team that drafted you seen something in you that made them think that you can control the helm of the team. You're gonna take the reins and go, right? If they call a fucking play on offense and you look at that defense, nah, that ain't gonna work. Boom, switch that shit up. I don't see none of that from him. He just hype and just go for, you know what I'm saying? Then I tell Quality this all the time all the time as a joke, but it's really true. Like if y'all CJ don't run because he got sideshow Bob feet. That nigga got some big ass feet, bro. If he run too fast, he might trip over
What
them
you want him to
motherfuckers.
do? If he can't run, what you want him to do? You want him to try to run even though he can't run?
Nah, nigga. Nah, improvise, bro. The Ohio State, the championship game that I seen him in his last year of college, that's the most I seen CJ run ever.
Yep.
And the motherfucker was eating. He was eating
He was
their asses up.
dog. Eating.
Look at what T-Ben said to y'all. CJ need to go hang around Slim Thug, huh?
Yeah. He damn sure do.
Y'all want him to get some heart. Y'all trying to get him some
do.
heart, but man, I'm like, come on, man.
Not quality, bro. It's true. Man, bro, even Kermit the Frog, Patrick Mahomes talking ass, man. I'll go out there and get on niggas' asses, man. And he ain't got an inch of bass in his voice. Man, come on, man, bro. Like we say, as the quarterback, you are the alpha of the fucking team, bro. If they can't follow you, who the fuck they gonna follow?
I had to take my stuff
Come
off
on,
to say this. CJ, go get you some pussy, man. That's what you need.
Shit.
Go get you some pussy.
It's getting real. He needs some gas. He needs some gas.
He needs some yak. He need to go get him a slot.
So
go
you
get
think
him some
that?
yak.
So you think he in Houston, started quarterback of the Texans, he ain't getting none of that?
Damn. I saw him walk out with that with Amber Rose, whatever. I say, okay. I see he might be a little dog. Oh no, that's my friend. I'm taking her. Oh, this pussy ass nigga here.
Okay, wait.
Cool.
Wait,
Rich.
That's
cool. He good.
Rich, quick question.
Don't get me wrong. He's a great guy, and he could be my church member. He could be in the club with me, but you can't be my fucking quarterback and be soft like that. I'm sorry.
Okay, so quick question. I'm gonna ask this question to the panel. I'm gonna start with you, Rich. Do you think CJ a virgin?
That nigga ain't had no pussy. Ain't had no pussy.
Where you at, Yogi? Where you at, Yogi?
That nigga soft. He muted. Unmute yourself.
I'm not muted.
There you go. What you think, Yogi?
No comment.
There you go. I'm just saying this though, man. Yeah, y'all know he got to do better, dog. You know what I'm saying? You leading the Texans, man. You leading a football team that's we're trying to get our identity. We're trying to make the NFL respect us. We're trying to bring something to Houston that hasn't never been here. And that's going to take specialty. You know what I'm saying? And quality, I'm with you. He might be the guy. We might be hard on him because we want it so bad. But is we wrong? I was
You're
there
not
for Love
wrong.
Your
You're
Blue.
not wrong.
I was
ain't
there
gonna
when they
never tell
left
you
and went
that.
to Tennessee. And now we back, and this is what we got. I'm panicking. Maybe I'm a little nervous, and maybe we over jumping the gun. I say that. And maybe we want too much, but I don't feel I'm wrong because I love my city and I love my team. So, and I rep it. So that's why I'm saying what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
So because we want
I'm
a
with
ring,
it.
that's
You know,
want too much.
I don't. Hey, Texas, we're not against y'all. This is positive criticism from love. You know what I'm saying? Like when your
From
mom and
point of
daddy sit
love.
you down and talk to you, this is what we doing. We giving you love. We ain't hating. You know what I'm saying? We just want you to do best. And you are
Do
winning.
best.
We not complaining. You winning.
You're
But
winning.
we just know you. We know. I know what's on the other side of the playoffs. You can't win like that. Field goals ain't gonna win. I watched Dallas do that on a hope and a prayer every year, try to kick a field goal into the playoffs. That shit didn't work, and that's what got me gunshot. If I hadn't seen that, I'd be like, "Oh, we cool." Now I know that shit don't work because in the playoffs, them teams that's team, and I'm gonna give my boy T-Ben, I'm gonna give you a shout out. San Francisco ain't gonna kick no goddamn field goals. Shanahan going in that motherfucking end zone. He not playing with you,
Damn,
nigga.
you
He
sure
going
ain't
in the
lying.
end zone. He not
Well,
trying to hear
Rich,
nothing about. You don't even know who that kicker is because he going at the end zone. You know what I'm saying? Our kicker is our most valuable player.
FYI, Rich, we might be talking about that Chicago game tomorrow, so just letting you know.
Now, listen, I know Shanahan ain't scared, but I know Chicago gonna come to play because they riding the high right now. But think about it. Look at their quarterback. He came in cocky, painting his nails, say, I need to be a half owner of the team. I say this nigga on bullshit. Now look at him. He done turn around. But you see him arguing with the linemen. You see him cussing out the tight ends. You see that nigga cussed his coach out. Now I saw something different, nigga. You got me fucked up. See what I'm saying?
All right. So,
Oh, hold on.
all right. So like I say, I ain't going against y'all. We just gonna have to let it play out. But I want to just put this last little spin on it, or y'all can have the last little words. It's gonna be my last little spin on it. 8-0 run. Next week we got the Colts, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we're playing for anything because we've already solidified our spot in the playoffs. I think that it may be a reason for us to play due to the fact that we could probably get a higher seed to possibly get
we can get over Jacksonville. We need that
get over
divisional
Jacksonville.
win.
We trying to get the
But
AFC
We need
Jacksonville
that
plays the
divisional
Colts.
win.
Jacksonville play the Colts this week.
And Philly
So-
Rivers
we
gonna
back
tear their
going.
ass apart and get their dub.
But no, I'm gonna show you this. In our division, it has always went this way. We can't beat Jacksonville. Jacksonville can't beat the Colts.
Yep.
The Colts can't beat Tennessee.
That's
It
how
is
that
the
shit works.
strangest shit that has ever happened in a division. In with 4 teams in the division, there's always one weakness to each team. So, but of course, we're going to play the Colts, and when I can't lie, we struggle with them. We struggle with that running game that they got. That offensive line is strong, and we don't seem to. They defense is just as good as ours. Now, I ain't gonna say they anywhere close to being top tier like we are, but they just as good. So
any divisional game is hard.
Can I say something?
right,
They
any
gonna come.
divisional
They
game.
been and Jackson and plus the coach know they not in it and we in it. Watch how they play us. They gonna try to light our ass up.
Yeah, they're
and
gonna be
they
trying to
do
light us
Can I
up.
say
Jacksonville the
something?
same way. They
Go
gonna
for
do
it, Yogi.
Jacksonville the same way.
Say,
Teams don't
man,
have
all
to
I'm
lose, play hard.
all I'm gonna say is this, right? CJ, you better get your shit together before we trade your ass for Joe Burrow, because he unhappy
No.
in Cincinnati. Nigga.
No, we want
I'm just
Shador.
saying.
We want
You
Shador.
gonna trade for Joe Burrow? You think Cincinnati? We ain't gonna even go there because
What?
that's a whole different conversation. Cincinnati ain't giving up Joe
He not
Burrow.
happy,
but
nigga.
Okay.
He ain't happy now, nigga.
That don't mean he leaving. That don't mean he leaving.
Yeah, he not happy. They got rumors though. Yeah, they got Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, and another team. They shot at Cleveland for that boy Shador. They damn sure did. They showed interest. That's what the Adam Scheffler said. They showing interest in him. But
Okay.
they like Cleveland like shit. Y'all can cut that shit out. We got ours. I was like shit. I see. They didn't woke up. Yeah.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. That's gonna be another topic for a whole different show. But
Yeah, man.
while I got y'all here, I had a little thing that I was trying to do, y'all. I'm finna show y'all a video, and I felt like it's a conversation I wanted to have with some people with me because I'm not gonna do it no justice. Once I play the video, I'm gonna show you what I got to say, and then at that point, we just gonna let it rock from there. But this is the video. Here we go. It's gonna be about Draymond Green and Steve Kerr. Here we go. Hold on. I messed up, y'all. Let me do this. Put this over there. There we go. Now, let me play it for y'all. All right. So in the video, it didn't show what I thought it was going to show, but what I wanted y'all to see from there is Steve Kerr, which is the head coach of the Wizards or the Warriors. I'm sorry, the Golden State Warriors, a dynasty, and Draymond Green got into a heated debate on the side, on the bench area there, and then Draymond then got up and walked off the court. I don't know what was said. I don't know what made him get up and walk. I have not gotten that. This happened a couple of days ago, but I've been wanting to talk about it, but I waited till I got you guys available so we could chop it up. But I'm going to say this here. Draymond Green has a long history of all kind of things that he has done. When Draymond Green hit the Jordan Poole kid in practice one day, at that point, I was pretty much done with it. Because I felt like no man deserves to be hit like that in sports when we're competing. Now, don't get me wrong. You want to run up and you want to fight, different story. But I kind of felt like Draymond sucker punched the kid at that time. But that's not the topic we on right now. The topic that we on is how dysfunctional this man can make certain situations. And the fear, if you ask me, he walks around with a level of fear from everyone else of him. The way he talks to the refs, screaming and hollering, I feel like they scared of him. That's why they won't take him. I know of course, y'all know, I'm a ref. Where is that? Right there. Well, it's somewhere right here, the shirt. I'm a ref. Let him talk to me that way. I guarantee it's 2 techniques and you can go sit down. I'm done for the night. We ain't got to talk about it. You can be mad. You can do whatever. But I'm going to send you home and I'm going to send you down to go sit down and talk about it. Think about it, whatever you want to do. So that's just my forte on it from him screaming and yelling. It ain't got nothing to do with him, what he's saying to me or nothing like that. It's just got something to do with a level of respect. And he tends to want to tread that line or straddle that line somewhat when it comes to that particular part. I'm going to let y'all take over, but I felt like it's completely unnecessary. And at this point, I can guarantee you Draymond is on his way out of Golden State.
First of all,
ain't nobody hit him in the mouth. That's what's wrong.
Let me explain something to y'all. I've been watching Draymond for a minute. Let me explain something to you. This is the league's fault. They let him get to this point.
Yes.
They didn't have no dog over there, and he became the dog, the enforcer, and he took that up and beyond.
Yes.
Now they got a beast that they can't control. That's the problem when you create a monster. He can turn on you. See, when a monster don't have, I'm telling you, a monster don't have no boundaries. He'll turn on anybody. So Draymond been past that point. You got to realize the band then broke up. They not a dynasty no more. When Clay left and this, you see that, what's his name? He left his shoe deal. Draymond been trying to get over there under his boyfriend, LeBron James, for about 2 years. You understand what I'm saying? He was saying that in the podcast. He been trying to go somewhere, but he locked in, and they keep selling him one more time. That's Steph, but he likes Steph. He might not care about the coach and the rest of them niggas, but he kind of likes Steph. That's why he stayed out for one more trip, because Draymond was out of there. Last year, he was going to go. He wanted to go be with LeBron. And what he's doing is like anybody. I got my money. I got an outside source being a podcaster. I know they're going to put me on WNBA to talk with Charles now because I'm a character. So at this point, he on the end of his career. Everything frustrating him. He not winning. They're not the way they used to be. He ain't fast. So yeah, nigga, fuck you, coach. What you talking about? I'm doing all like so. That's just where he at right now. It's called a comfortability. You know what I'm trying to say? When you be around people so much, you get comfortable and you do different things, but you still have to keep that respect there. That's the problem. You see what I'm trying to say? You gotta have that respect there. That little boy you talk about, he charged up. I think the little dude kind of respected him. Why he didn't even, you know what I'm saying? He might have been scared, but he respected him. Now, if he couldn't have did that in my era,
you goddamn
we
right.
would have told Jim up.
Yeah,
they'd have told Charles Oakley and them.
Shit.
They'd have told
go
Jim
swing
up.
on Charles Barkley.
They gonna tear the gym up. Kevin Garnett, you can name anybody. Gary Payton, you can just throw
Go swing on Vernon
Maxwell.
Maxwell.
Team, you gonna get your ass whooped. You not coming down here and fuck with the Rockets back then. Vernon them on your ass. That African, you couldn't go to Boston to the white boys and do that.
You got that
I'm
right.
talking about he in a friendly league right now where everybody got money and they don't really care because they already rich and their family changed. So they play like that. That's why I tell you we have no superstars. But Draymond Green, he needs to go and just retire because he passed it. You know what I'm saying? He like an old man now. He grouchy about everything. You see what I'm saying? You got to know when to get out the way, and you done made yours. You got enough rings. You done got your money. What you finna do is tear your legacy up. You finna make yourself look like an asshole.
That's what he's doing.
When you got a dynasty right here that you can leave and say, hey, we did something special. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hey, that money and that power, it turned you into a beast. And that's where he at right now. He got to turn it down. Y'all not winning. Y'all not the Golden State y'all used to be. You got to realize your time up. You know what I'm saying? Wemby coming. The Rockets coming. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is, man.
OKC here.
Yeah, I think he aging out. That's what I'm gonna call it. He aging out. Cause like me, I'm an old man. A lot of shit run me hot that used to didn't run me hot when I be around the youngsters. Nigga, why y'all doing that? That's just him right now. He the old man in the locker room. You know what I'm saying? They may come in playing music. Oh man, y'all, you see what I'm saying? So you got to get that out of there. You know what I'm saying? You got to get that out of there because you got to realize, okay, I'm aging out now. Because too much shit upset me that didn't used to upset me. You know what I'm saying? And we have to do that. But as men, we don't want to quit. We always think we great all the way down. You know what I'm saying? We think we can go forever. You got to just age on out.
He had problems back in them days too, so I ain't giving him no. I ain't giving him no.
He don't deserve none of that. You remember he fucked off that championship against LeBron. Them. Remember he did the dumb shit and got suspended, and LeBron them came back and got his ass. Yeah. I'm just saying his attitude has been costing that team and that franchise. And I know they about tired. They could have had KD.
They could have had KD longer. Draymond fucked that up too.
Yeah. It's just, you just got to know what you want to put up with. And he been the bully and the thing of the team, and it worked for so long to that now it's not working. It looked like a problem. It is a problem. Let me just say that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm 10 toes down with you too, Rich. Let me be honest. And I know we speaking about Charles Oakley, Barkley, and Gary Payton and all them, but let it be clear. Let it be clear. He couldn't have done that to me. He could. No. If that boy had hit me like he hit Jordan Poole, he would have had to watch his back for the rest of his life. Because one day I'm gonna sneak him, just the same way he snuck me. And I knowing me, I'm gonna continue to do it. I'm gonna sneak you on again, and then I'm gonna come back and do it again.
Man,
I'm gonna tell you, will never, ever put your hands on me like that again.
I'm gonna tell you the fucked up part about it too. When it happened, they traded Jordan Poole like it was his fault.
Yeah, they did.
But they traded him because he made the noise, though.
But do y'all realize? Shit, Gilbert Arenas got into it. What he did, he went and got that banger out that motherfucking brought in the locker room. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Nick, we gonna say this too. You know who to do that to.
You know who to do it to.
You know who to do that. Steve Kerr ain't gonna do nothing. He the head coach. You know Jordan Poole right there. Do that to one of them goddamn fools that's ready. There's a bunch of them now. They ready to they don't give no fucks. Let's tear this bitch up. We could
do that shit to Isaiah Stewart. Old boy from Detroit. Do that shit to Isaiah Stewart.
He ain't gonna do that to none of them crash outs.
He ain't doing that to them. He not
they gonna let him know. Listen, when he come in their gym, they let him know, I'm on your head, nigga. It's whatever. That's how it
Whatever.
go. That's how it
Whatever.
Hey,
go.
Rich. Hey, Rich, you know what it was, though? And I'm finna hit y'all with some bars, man. It was cool when they was winning, but now they not. Like you said, he's an issue. It was cool when they was winning. Oh,
Jay,
man, that's just Draymond. Then they brush it off. Oh, that's just Draymond. But, hey, man, this is the question I got, bro. And, you know, I'm a little different when it comes to shit, bro. Like the little pitch, like the little video you put in the group chat earlier, quality about old girl from Iowa State. We're going to talk about that a later time. But what do Draymond Green really do? Like,
he
what
the
does he do?
enforcer.
Now
He
see that part
rebound
right
and
there. That part right there. I'm not gonna let you do it. I'm not gonna let you do it because and
Man, come on.
let me tell you why.
All right.
Let me
I'm
tell
listening.
you why. Let me tell you why. Most people look at basketball and only factor in the points that are scored.
I'm not
Basketball is so much more than that,
So
guys.
much.
It's so
So
much
much.
more.
So much.
The things that Draymond do. If you want to talk about Steph having 40 points, I can guarantee you 10 of them came off of Draymond
You
giving him the
goddamn right.
ball at the right precision time, right in his bread pocket, to where when he caught it, all he had to do was throw it up. That was it.
Hey, Yogi, let's
Go
make
ahead,
one
Yogi.
more
Go
throw
ahead.
with it,
My
quality.
question.
Quality. Let me tell you this, Yogi. Let me help you out, Yogi. Remember, I just said when he got suspended them games in the finals, you saw how Golden State couldn't do shit with Cleveland. They couldn't do shit with them without him. When he came back, he made the game even. See, that's what I'm trying to say. Just being in there, if you don't score or not score, you just being there make a difference. You could be in the way. You could be a big man. Same thing with Dennis Rodman. That nigga didn't have 2 points a game, but you felt his presence when he was at that motherfucker.
Because
And
that
that's
nigga had
Draymond.
about
You
40
feel it.
rebounds. That's why.
But
He had
Draymond
about
getting the
40
rebound.
Draymond finished with about
Draymond
9
getting the
8
rebound.
assists.
He the big man. They don't have no center. He is who bang with the big man. And he do
Hey,
a
church
good
finger.
job because they got a bunch of rings. Shit.
Church finger,
And
nigga.
that
Go
nigga
ahead,
will
go
shoot
ahead,
a
Yogi.
three.
Go ahead.
Church finger, nigga. Do you think
Go
they
ahead.
can do that shit with any other team in the NBA besides the Warriors? No, he can't.
It worked good though.
He
Okay,
can't.
okay. Let me go back to this though, because this is the part that I think you're missing. Draymond may not finish with 20 points. He may not finish with that. Draymond will have a stat line that'll say something like this: what, 7, 8
A
points?
triple single.
But look at how it goes though.
He affected the
7 to 8
game.
points, 9 to about 8 rebounds, and about 4 to about 5 assists. Now, what you're not going to factor in is the amount of defensive plays that he made, from being in the right spot, from knowing, understanding the offense, to knowing he's a very cerebral type of thinker when it comes to basketball. You got to be next level when you're talking about players like this.
Yep.
Kobe Bryant, Michael
Look
Jordan. These guys were cerebral thinkers. They thought of things. LeBron James is probably the best at it, y'all. Will see the whole play transpire before he even did the play. That's how good they are. Draymond has a level of that. So you're discrediting him when you don't appreciate that particular part of the game. But now, hold on, one more part, and then I'm gonna let y'all have it again. There's a feud that's going on right now with Draymond Green and Kenyon Martin. And Kenyon Martin is easily every bit of a 20-10 type player as far. Well, I'm gonna say 20-9. I ain't gonna say 10. I think 9. I think he was a little bit on the 9 side of the rebound, under the double digits. But he was every bit of the score that you're talking about. When you try to compare the two of these two players, I don't understand why they argue so much, but Draymond tends to not want to give him the credit that he deserves, and then Kenyon Martin will basically tell you, in my opinion, which seems to be facts. No, he didn't win the championships that Draymond won, but he also didn't have the team that Draymond had. You're playing with the greatest shooter of all time, and then after that shooter, you probably had the top 5 of the next one with Clay. So I mean, hell, who ain't gonna win with that? You can put me and Rich on that team. You can put me, Rich, and you, Yogi, on that team.
Right. We gonna win.
We can fuck around and learn how to give them boys the ball at the right spot and win some games. That's just how I look at that. Not to discredit any other NBA player, because all of them are highly talented. So I'm not discrediting them. I'm just showing you the greatness of those two shooters.
And Yogi, always remember this: whoever Draymond Green holding, look at that stat line.
Yes.
That's what's important. The big man, he gonna take him out the game. See what I'm trying to say? He gonna set it up because you got to realize they didn't play a pick and roll. They played run and gun. They had shooters, so it's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? So Draymond is very valuable. That's why I'm telling you, when he left out that Cleveland series, they was crying because he hurt the team. I don't care. His presence is felt when he's there. He might not, you might not see him do a lot, but let him come out that game. You'll see the difference. Because he part of their identity. He part of their mental toughness. He part of their makeup. You know what I'm saying? You notice how confident Clay is when he got his bodyguard there. I mean, Stephon, he got his bodyguard. He know he gonna do the dirty work. And Draymond, if you listen to his podcast, he tell you that my job is to do what they can't do. I get dirty. I go do that. And that's what keep the team good. You see what I'm trying to say? That's why he's tripping. They're moving away from that into more of a skill thing. I see what Kerr going. He's trying to build a new team with a different identity, and Draymond don't fit in that identity like he used to because they're changing it. They're trying to get a running gun and get So it's just time, man. It come with anything, man. It's time to separate, and it's nothing bad. He gonna go down in history on the dynasty, and he gonna get his shit. We're not taking that from Draymond Green. It's just that, the shenanigans right now, the way it look, just chill out, bro. And I appreciated this too, quality, that he did leave out of that and didn't do nothing even stupider. So, that might be to his, that he did leave, you know what I'm saying? Because he might have blew up because he is known to do that, And so, this is where we at, man. This is the NBA. This is our sports we're dealing with, fellas. We build them up, and this how they act, man. And we have to be, as a community, to watch this. We have to let them know what we see, and we don't like to see us portrayed like that. You know what I'm saying? Because they looking to shine a light on us any kind of way. And if you know who us is, you know who them is. So I shouldn't have to explain that. So, like I say, when we talk on here, we're not down in the person. We down in the situation because the system gonna make it look this kind of way on us. You see what I'm trying to say? So Draymond, you have to have that much conscience that they gonna highlight this all across the day. You know what I'm trying to say? Look, they don't know how to act at this. So, it's a gray area. We shouldn't have to monitor what we say. We shouldn't have to monitor. We shouldn't have to apologize for being black and outrageous, but we do. That's the plan. That's their game. Hey, that's what it is, man. And that's just sports, man. That's where we at. And hey, it is what it is, man.
Well, gotta love this shit though. Gotta love this shit.
Y'all? Can I bring up a topic out of nowhere that I've been pondering on, and I want to ask y'all this question. I think I understand the difference between LeBron and Michael Jordan.
Let's do it.
I really do. You know what it is, y'all? You know what I came up with is why Jordan got a dog in him like he did. He had a father. He had big brothers to push him. You see what I'm saying? When you got a family of brothers, you got to have that dog because your brother's on your back. Your daddy ain't going to be like, son, you did good. See, LeBron had a mother, and he was always better than everybody. So he had to lower himself down to be average, to be normal. So he didn't have to be a dog because he was already better than everybody. And he didn't have to compete because his mama like, you doing good, son. That daddy going to be like, yeah, that was good, but you missed the motherfucking shots over there. So that'll bring some extra out. And I think that's the difference because Jordan, everybody you see excel real high, they have a father. And I'm not saying that is the reason. I'm just saying they have a little more dog because you don't want to look like that in front of your daddy because you know what your daddy going to say. You know what I'm trying to say? And I think that's the big factor with LeBron. He didn't have that fight that Jordan had to be good. He got cut. He had to be a beast. You know what I'm saying? LeBron ain't never had to be the beast because he was the beast everybody was trying to beat. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's a different strive. I've been looking at that at the father because we were talking about parenting and stuff on on our regular cast, and I just was looking.
Right.
Oh, LeBron, yeah, his mama. If a mama come to your game, you did good, son. You did this. A daddy coming, nigga, you missed that shot. That nigga dogging you. You see what I'm saying? It's a difference. You know what I'm trying to say? You gonna,
And they
you see what I'm saying?
and
That
they
bring
gonna
the
yell it.
whole got in you. You know what I'm trying to say?
They gonna yell it from the stands.
What?
I know you ain't gonna let him
Nigga.
do you like that, boy.
Yeah, Junior, you gonna let him do like that, Junior? Goddamn, boy. So that brings out something different. When mama said, "Oh, you doing good, baby," you see what I'm trying to say? You don't have to, mama gonna love me anyway. I'm doing good. But that's what I was just playing on. I'm looking at him now. They showing D'Amico with his thing in there. He happy about his win. I'm not.
He said he not.
Nah,
Well,
he said
to answer
he's
your question,
thankful and proudful. Hey,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
answer
glad
your
we
question, Rich.
This is the time of year. This is the time of year where playoff teams are fine tuning their machine so they can go in the playoff and make some noise, man. Mediocre shit is out the window. Today, what I seen was mediocre, bro. That's just my opinion.
All right. Well,
But do you know I'm looking at their stats right now. Jim Harbaugh saying he got to stop it. We had 5+ sacks against them. God damn.
Yeah, that defense is on their ass.
I want to sit here and
Shit.
tell it to y'all, man.
I
The
know.
defense
Hey,
was lights out.
Let us kick their back here right now because they got to do better. But I feel you what you say.
But see, that's the thing, though.
Tomorrow
We
when I
not
look at
talking
the
about.
recipe, I'm be like, oh shit, they took care of their business.
But see,
Right
that's the
now, I
thing,
don't see
though.
it.
We not talking about their defense, though. We not talking about it. We know what the defense is, nigga. We talking about CJ and his fucking offense, man.
Yes.
But why
It's
you keep blaming it
mediocrity,
straight
bro.
on CJ?
Why
is
would
it
it
all
blame
being
his
placed on
offensive
input?
coordinator? Say, man, look, man, because, man, nigga, you are the quarterback of the team. The coach calls some bullshit. You can audible that shit. They gonna fire
Now
you
that's
because
what
you
I like that
audible out the
Yogi
play?
said that nobody said. She ready? What say that? Don't just ask how much longer. If she's ready, I go. Listen, peep this here. Yeah, man. Look, man. Look. This is the thing with CJ. He don't go to the line, and Yogi said it. He don't do nothing. When he see the line of defense ain't the way it posed, he don't say, even if he don't have an audible, fake the shit to make them change their play. But they jumping at him, and he don't say nothing but sit there and look at him scared like a deer in the headlight. You supposed to come out. Omaha, just say some bullshit. Nebraska, just anything to make them switch theirs up. But if you stay there, you suck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's it, man. Man. I hope we have another Texan victory talk next week.
We sure will, and I'm hoping to do the same goddamn thing.
Well,
Tell
if we
y'all that we
lose, it
won
won't
now.
be a victory talk. But if it's a win, it will be a victory talk. So
All right, let me say this, y'all. We getting near. We're nearing close to the end here. But I wanted to answer that question that Rich just put out there. And the only way I can answer is this way, Rich. And I agree with everything you said. But I've always looked at this LeBron versus Jordan thing as this. LeBron, to me, is more like Magic Johnson and Scottie Pippen.
Yes.
These people fit the way that LeBron played. So to compare LeBron to Michael is almost unfair because these are two different type of players. Now, Michael goes with the Kobe's and let me see who I was share. I think that's about it. Because these are
Allen Iversons.
Allen Iverson.
Allen Iverson, just on the shorter side of it. So yeah, I agree with that, Allen Iverson, but pure type scoring type guy. So that's the difference in the two. So that was my answer to that question. But this is the last question I'm gonna ask y'all before the night is over with. This ain't got to be that long, y'all, because I already know. This is just a question that I brewed up. And it's more about basketball. It's Wemby. Wemby over there in Spurs Nation. It's time to start looking at this team, y'all. The San Antonio Spurs are extremely dangerous. They have walked into OKC and beat them 3 times, y'all. OKC was
3 times this year. Yep.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this season alone, they have walked.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, bro.
I got you.
He echoing your sentiments.
Okay, I got you.
There you go, Rich. Perfectly said.
Okay. So with that being said, this is what the question that I'm brewing for y'all right now. Of course, OKC was known to be probably one of the dynasty type teams that were coming after their championship win last year. They saying that this squad is probably the best squad, and I'm not gonna lie, they handed it to the Rockets on the first night of the NBA opening season. They handed it to us, so they didn't beat us bad, but we lost the game, and I felt like we could have won, but they beat us, so we're gonna leave it at that. But this San Antonio Spurs team is super freaking scary, guys. I mean, to the point where I think they can go and get a championship this year. Do y'all feel the same?
Listen, no, them Rockets looking good though, man.
The Rockets looking good. The Rockets looking good.
I'm saying, listen, I feel good. Listen, let me say this. I'm gonna say this because I'm such a Rockets fan. I believe somebody out of Texas gonna take it this year. And I don't believe Dallas got to be involved. I'm talking about San Antonio and Houston. We down here at the bottom over here. San Antonio and Houston, we are a problem. You know what I'm trying to say? And they ain't fixed it because Kevin Durant is playing out his goddamn mind. Wemby is a freak of nature, and we know. You know what I'm saying? I hope them in Kansas City cancel themselves out and we ain't got to wrestle with them big giants like that.
Hey, come back, Rich. You left us.
Yeah, my earpiece go dead every about 45 minutes in, so we good.
We know.
Ain't nothing unusual. That's my clock when I know we finna get off. This go dead.
Yeah, we about to get ready to leave too. Where you at, Yogi? What you think about it?
I think we scared. I think you're absolutely right. They are very scary, and I think we're awful scary too.
Yes.
But hey, it's a Texas thing down here, baby. So
we coming off of those 3 games that we lost. So because of those 3, the talk for us has been a little down in the hole. But I like that. I never like being on top because when we on top, people have expectations for you. I like where we at right now, just hovering right there, and let's just get there.
Long as Kevin Durant got that ant bed on top of his head, we all right. We all right. Long as that ant bed up there, we all right. If he cut that, I think we'll have a problem. You know what I'm saying?
In the city, man. He might as well go get that line.
Keep that ant bed up there and keep going. You know what I'm saying?
He got to go get that line.
What you think about these Spurs, man?
I think the Washington Wizards going to win the championship this year.
Oh, Lord.
You say the Boston who?
He said the Washington. I didn't know they still had a team.
Oh, man. He was talking to him, man. He on some funny stuff now.
He sleep. It's past his bedtime.
Yeah, it's past his bedtime. He ain't even real in
I'm just playing. But I ain't gonna lie though. From what I seen from him, man, so I watched that game with the Spurs and OKC on Christmas, and I watched that game from the first quarter to the end. And man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They made them boys look like little boys out there, man. The thing, like. All right, so if you want to put them against the OKC, right? This is just my personal opinion. I feel like every position that OKC got, the Spurs got somebody to match that. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Chet ain't fucking with Wemby. Chet is not fucking with Wemby, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It ain't too many motherfuckers in the NBA fucking with Wemby.
I was about to say, who fucking with Wemby? You show me one.
Ain't nobody.
He supposed to be a Rocket. Let's just be real. They hold us in that draft, but it's cool.
We got Durant. We're gonna work with him.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, but hey man, for somebody to say that the Spurs could win this year, I can't argue with that, bro, because that's how they really looking.
Not far-fetched. That's not far-fetched.
Yeah, it's not at all.
Hey, the niggas that's playing against him know that. They thinking that shit what we thinking. Like, God damn, he gonna be a problem.
Yeah.
Man, I was watching the press conferences after the game when they played OKC. The reporter Jalen Williams say, you see, you got somebody 7'5" that cover the whole damn floor. I mean, what can you do?
What can you do?
That says enough right there.
All over the floor.
That says enough right there.
Hey, boy, I heard that. Boy, I died laughing because, boy, hey, if telling the truth was a person, goddamn, it was him that day.
That is.
Hey, fellas.
Okay, y'all. Well, that's gonna do us for the night, man. What you say, Rich?
I said I gotta go get my baby girl.
Oh, we out of here. We finna leave right now. So that's gonna do it for us, y'all.
And
hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Texas Victory Talk. We won. Y'all know them H's go up when we win.
Time, baby.
On that note, y'all, we're gonna get out of here, man.
H-Town, Bayou City. Hey, fellas, anybody out there? I think we're trying to start this walking club that Quality and TBN got going. I'm gonna have to join. So, hey, I'm just saying, if you ain't doing that, we're gonna be walking. I don't know when, but we're gonna start this. That's a good thing, a walking club. That way we can be.
Hey,
well, we gonna start. We can start Monday, and we can meet at Memorial.
Hey,
That's a neutral spot for everybody.
You know
hey,
what?
Rich talking to you.
Quality is too on it for me. He say Monday. I'm thinking next year. That's January. I'm thinking next year. He talking Monday. I'm talking January. I'm trying to
You
start
can't
the
say
new year off right.
We got to get started early, Rich. We can't play around, goddamn. We behind schedule.
You know what? I know we're in the last quarter. I know it. But look, hey, shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Rich. You can't tell them shit like that. Let's do it tonight. No, nigga.
I mean,
no.
he is on it. He said,
He talking to you.
Monday.
He
I'm
said
like,
they're gonna start walking on
I'm
Monday.
talking next year. I'm talking next year.
New Year's resolution. Shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm trying to talk myself into it. You see it? He didn't put me on it. Talking about, hey, we can go Monday. Shit. Let me crawfish. Hey, you ever see the duck walk backwards? Here I am. I'm walking backwards. He made me walk backwards.
Well, okay, we got somebody. See, you already got somebody here talking about what time Monday. What time y'all want to go? Well, I don't know. I don't know if we gonna get them out there Monday. It don't look like Rich ready for Monday. You might can meet me and TB.
I ain't gonna be home.
See,
Yogi
I'm waiting on
Yogi.
Yogi, I'm waiting on you, Yogi.
Yo, wait on me. I'll be there. In a little bit.
See, I got an excuse. I'm waiting on Yogi. You see now. Hey, boo boo. I'm waiting on Yogi. Hey, boo boo.
Tell me to get off our line and hit in stream, man. Get off our line.
Oh man. Here we go, y'all. Hey, love, peace, and hair grease. We love everybody. Thank y'all for tuning in. We out of here, y'all.
So you ain't got no hair.
Out the shop. We out of here.
That is.